Welcome to this Scalify tutorial. In this video, we show you how to create a retargeting ad campaign to recover prospects who interacted with your business's website or social media accounts but didn't convert. Before we get started, it's important to know that you must have an active Facebook pixel installed on your website and connected with your business's ads manager. Feel free to have the app open on another tab to follow along with this tutorial. To create an ad campaign, click on Launchpad from the sidebar. You'll find retargeting on the top right of the page. Click on Create Ad to get started. These tabs make up the 6 simple steps we'll follow to launch this retargeting ad campaign fast. First, select an offer you've added earlier to retarget your audience with, create a new one, or skip to create your campaign without any offer attached. To choose an offer, use the search bar to browse your offer's name or scroll down to select it from the sidebar. I'll pick this one and click Next. Now you can create a new campaign or choose an existing one to create new ad sets in. I'll create a new one. For the campaign's objective, you can choose conversions, traffic, post engagement, video views, reach, or brand awareness. I select traffic as I want to drive traffic back to my website. To your right, you'll find the campaign settings. This is where you name your campaign and optionally turn on campaign budget optimization to let Facebook distribute your budget on your ad sets based on their performance. Let's name our campaign and turn on CBO. Now set up a daily or lifetime budget for your campaign, and from the advanced settings, choose your bid strategy and delivery type. I'll set a daily budget of $20. To reuse the same campaign settings in upcoming promotions, click on Templates and save the current setup as a template to easily apply these settings to a new campaign with one click. Next is the Ad Sets tab. This is the home of the pre-made audience templates and the audience builder. To simplify your workflow, Scalify creates custom audiences for you in the backend automatically to use them in your ad sets. The progress bar shows you how many ad sets you created so far. The Templates dropdown allows you to save the ad sets you created as reusable templates to apply in future campaigns. And the sidebar has the settings we'll use to create ad sets. On the General tab, set the schedule you'd like your ads to run on or leave it on default to launch your campaign immediately. I'll keep it disabled to launch this ad campaign right away. It's important to note that after choosing a schedule, your campaign will launch at the start date of your ad account's time zone. Click Next to the Retargeting tab. This is an automated custom audience creation hub and pre-made audience templates that allow you to retarget your website visitors, video watchers, prospects who interacted with your Facebook page or Instagram profile, or existing audiences. What makes retargeting with Scalify a game changer is using Facebook's powerful API to create exclusive, highly profitable custom audiences you can't find anywhere else. For this video, I'll opt for visitors who added a product to cart. In the Audience Builder, choose the Facebook pixel you'd like to fetch data from. I'll choose this pixel. Then, keep the default Added Any Product to Cart option selected or browse other events from the drop-down to choose a different one like View the Product, which allows you to easily select the exact product your prospects viewed right here. Without having to open a new tab, go to your store, find the product, then copy-paste your product's ID. To enhance your retargeting, you can refine your audience by time spent on your website, frequency of website visits, and device type. I'll refine time spent to select only the top 25% to retarget my most interested prospects. Now this is the part where you exclude the people you don't want to retarget. After you select the Facebook pixel that is set up on your website, choose the audience you'd like to exclude by browsing the options in the drop-down. I'll exclude people who purchased any product and keep the refine option empty for this one. Now, to choose a date range from which you want to retarget your ad to carts, slide this toggle to your preferred date. Let's go full in and select 180 days. This means we'll retarget all people who added this product to cart in the last 180 days. Optionally, you can add a connection type to further narrow down your retargeted audience. I'll keep this empty. If you want to retarget another audience, just click on Add Audience Variation and select an audience from the list, just like I did in the one above. I'll add a new audience variation to retarget hesitating browsers. After selecting the pixel you want to collect data from, choose the product your retargeted audience viewed. I'll also exclude people who purchased any product the same way we did in the previous audience. Once you're happy with your variations, click Next. The Locations tab is where you can enter the locations you want to target. To target a location, start by selecting the living situation of your prospects, then use the search bar to browse locations. I want to retarget everyone in the United States. You can use the exclude bar to eliminate people living in certain locations from viewing your ads. I'll leave it clear for now. Then, enter the language your prospects speak or leave it empty to retarget everyone. I'll pick English. Like the Retargeting tab, to retarget a new set of locations, just click on Add Variation. Once you're done adding all the locations you want, click Next. Onto the Age and Gender tab. Select the age groups you'd like to target. I'll select from 18 to 65 years old. You can choose to split test your audiences by age and gender. Let's keep the default settings here since our audience is small. Once you're satisfied with your variations, click Next to the Placements tab. You can keep the automatic placements on or split test them by adding multiple variations. I'll keep automatic placements on and click Next. Finally, the Optimization tab is where you can select your adset's delivery optimization, decide when you'll get charged, set up cost control, and choose your delivery type. The default options here are good for most cases. However, since I would like to optimize for website visits, I'll select Landing Page Views, enter Ad Delivery Optimization, and leave the other options on default. Scaleify will create a unique combination of the variations you created to generate your ad sets. Now, let's move on to create your ads. You can use the Creatives Builder to create new ads from scratch or select existing ads from your offer, Facebook pages, previous campaigns, or post IDs. I'll create a new one from scratch. First, select the Facebook pages you'd like to use for your new ads. I'll pick this one. Then, enter the ad copy variations you want to use. I'll type in the copy I worked on earlier and press the plus button to add another. Easy, right? Now select images or videos to use for your ads. You can use creatives from your offers or drag and drop media from your laptop. I'll drop these here and hit Next. Since I selected an offer in the beginning, the ad URL is already set up. All I need to do is enter the display URL that I'd like to show in the ads. You can add multiple URLs to test your landing pages. I'll leave this on default. Next, add one or multiple call to action buttons. Let's select the Shop Now button. Now, write your ads headlines and descriptions. This is the perfect spot to type in my new discount code. Moving on to the Create tab. This is where you enable the ad variations you want to use in your campaign and preview them on multiple placements. I'll enable them all. Now you can continue adding creatives from other options on the sidebar, but I'm pretty satisfied with the ads I already created. Onto the Review tab. You can double check your campaign's details here and make sure that all your variations are exactly what you want them to be before launching. Once you review your different campaign, ad sets and ad settings, click Next. The Launch tab is where you'll set up your ad campaign structure to be all ads inside each ad set variation or each ad variation inside a separate ad set. Selecting the first option allows you to benefit from Facebook's optimization, while selecting the second option forces Facebook to spend the ad set's budget on each ad regardless of its performance. I'll select the recommended all ads inside each ad set structure. The next step is to name your ad sets. You can leave the values on default or switch them to include information you care about here. Scaleify will generate your ad sets names based on the values you selected. The final step before launching your ad campaign is enabling Google Analytics UTM tagging. This allows you to track your KPIs accurately beyond Facebook's pixel events and get advanced insights on your campaign's performance and prospects' behavior. Now all that's left is to actually launch the ad campaign. If you want to publish your campaign as soon as it's created by Scaleify, then toggle Enable Created Campaign on. If you'd like to review your campaign one more time before launching, then make sure it's ticked off. Let's keep it enabled and hit the launch button. Your campaign will be active as soon as Scaleify finishes creating each ad, ad set, and audience variation for you in your desired campaign structure. Retargeting ads can increase your conversion rates by as much as 300% and get a higher click-through rate than regular prospecting ads, resulting in lower costs per action. Join me in the next video tutorial to learn how to launch a dynamic retargeting ad with Scalify. Thanks for watching!